Sure. So I've got this. Let's get rid of those maybe. So I got this little frame. We want to stick it in the frame. So I'm going to create a text element. I'm thinking, let's center the text element, right? And then how big do I want it to be? I'm fiddling right now with the font size, 112. Okay, cool. I mean, does that look good? This is where you should be doing it, not me, right? And then you go, okay, yeah, that looks right. And then you say, I need to add an outline on that thing. Is that called outline? I think it's called outline. Hey,
the outline.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you adjust the outline color and the outline size and whatnot, and then you're like, okay, cool. And then let's create as a child of that another text for the, I don't know, th. I'm gonna call it the th. And for first, it'll be first, so I'm gonna center it. I'm gonna use our prototype font. I'm gonna set it to white. And that needs an outline. Now I'm going to drag that to where I think that looks good. And that's too small. So how big? 60. Oops, got to set to overflow so it doesn't.
What just happened there with overflow?
Is it too big?
No. I'm saying, what did you just change? Because it wasn't visualizing until you hit overflow.
Oh, it was in truncate.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is it's trying to fit a text into a text box, and the default size of the text box is that.
I see.
So I'm going to say, instead of truncate, just overflow. Let it overflow the box.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't have to tweak the box.
All right.
And then I'm just going to adjust it till I think it looks good.
Perfect.
And I'm like, does that look good?
It does.
I feel like maybe that number should move over, but let's see what it looks like as a 4. Yeah, that number should move over. And that should move over. Let's see the number as a 1 again. As a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so then your job as the designer, the layout guy, is like done.
Right.
And then you would communicate to me, hey, we need this programmed now. And this is how it's supposed to work. Right. So you just put in, like, maybe we'll put in 4th place for the default, just for visualization. So you put in 4th place and you say, okay, I got this thing. Please program it to change that number based on your position.
Right. Okay. And then I just show them where it is,
and then you just keep on going. You keep on doing that. And you're like, okay, what's next? Let's put, I don't know, I think the lap goes here next.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's put the lap in as a, is it a child of this object? So that if we decide we want to move this frame around, right? See, I made it, first of all, I made it a child, right? Mm-hmm. And so that means I can move the whole thing together.
Right.
If you want to put something to the right of it, then maybe that would be a child, right? So you just go UI text. Oh, it says lap. It's going to say lap. And it's going to use our font, right? The same old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Center it. No, this is going to be left justified, centered, and overflowing. And that's too tiny. Let's go with 96 font size, right? I don't know. Right, and you just keep on doing that.
Right. No, I get it. That's pretty easy. And I do that for the UI. I do that for the for all UI.
in a real game, yes, you'd lay out all the menus, you'd lay out all the UI elements. At least you know, it would be considered a good mock-up at that point.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
And then when those are in, then the programmers can grab hold and like what I'm about to do next is I'm going to take this 4 and I'm going to make it change the number depending on you know what place you are.
Position, sure.
Yeah.
So I want to go through and just create text files for all the words. And the thing that we will need to translate them into different languages, however, is similar to, I'll just stop recording.